So this year there is a budget war on multi-tools going on at Amazon, and you guys are the winners. So what is happening is we have a lot of multi-tools, perhaps from the same company. A lot of people say it's a Great Start Corporation. But anyway, a lot of tools from the same company, similar companies, and they are competing among themselves for your dollars, and they are becoming cheaper and cheaper, especially for the Christmas season. So we've got 3 of these that are some of the best deals right now going on. And let's go ahead and compare these and see which one is best for you. Now, coming in at the lightest and the cheapest is actually the Felissa 16-in-1. This comes in at $19. It's 7.9 ounces or 236 grams, and it will be in the 4-inch frame size. And right away, you've got a great pocket clip. And yes, this is essentially a Gerber suspension. Gerber has now jacked this price up to about $50 or so on their website. You could still find cheaper ones on Amazon, but this one comes in at $19. You've got spring-loaded pliers. You've got a nice set of pliers right there. You've got wire cutters. You've got all locking tools as well. And then you have all outside opening tools, which is pretty cool as well. So you've got the combo blade right here. You've got your can opener, bottle cap lifter. You've got your very long screwdriver. And then you do have this set of scissors as well. So really a lot of features and pretty nice features. Now on this side, one of the things I love is this really neat long Phillips screwdriver. And then you do have this awl. You do have this where you can hang this to a lanyard holder. And then you have a file on one side, screwdriver at the end, and a depth gauge on the side. So you do have that as well. So you've got a lot of tools for what you need, your knife, your screwdrivers, your scissors, pretty much what a lot of people want in their multi-tool for only $19. And it comes in at 7.9 ounces, which isn't hateful at all. And it comes in a very pocketable size as well, a nice pocket clip. So this right here, I think, is a great budget deal for a lot of people. And essentially you are getting a Gerber Suspension NXT, but it's just in a cheaper frame, and it will be heavier. So the frame may actually be a little bit heavier duty than the original Gerber, but again, it's going to weigh more as well. So keep that in mind. All right, now the next tool we will look at is the Workpro. Now, the Workpro, I just did a review on this, and this has fantastic value. At the moment, as far as I know, it is still $23, but the price probably will go up. But you can still find a lot of these wave clones in the $30 price range. So one of the Felissa, I think it's also called 16-in-1, is actually a wave clone, has a 1/4-inch bit driver. That's around the $29 to $30 mark. And that is also a really neat option as well. So make sure to check that out. But the cheapest one right now in the wave clone category is the Workpro, and this will be the 18-in-1. So again, you've got spring-loaded pliers. So both of these are actually spring-loaded. You've got your wire cutters, really nice set of pliers right here that comes down to a narrow point. Got your crimpers on the end, and then you have this really nice pocket clip as well. You've got blue scale handles. Again, they do remind me, someone mentioned, those remind me of the Bear & Sons multi-tool when they came out in blue, and definitely it does. I hadn't thought about that until they said that, but I do have a tool that actually is in blue. Now, this inside tool right here is actually a little different. It's a strap cutter. Not a huge fan of these strap cutters. I feel like it sort of weakens the tool. You do have a screwdriver on the end, but that's what you get right here. And then it doesn't have a 1/4-inch driver, but you do have your micro Phillips and your normal Phillips driver as well. On the other side, we've got our scissors. We've got a very large screwdriver. We've got the can opener with a wire stripping notch. Again, very familiar tools to the Leatherman Wave. And then on the outside, you've got the tools that you have come to expect. And so you have the serrated blade right there. And then on this side, you have the saw. And then we have the regular knife right there, and then the file, diamond file, and the regular sided file. Now, one of you mentioned that this is configured similarly to like the Ozark Trail, and some people have noticed that that's a big deal because the blades are on the opposite side as the pliers, so that you have less issues with the handles basically giving you blisters, so that it's a lot better design. I know people have mentioned that about the Ozark Trail. Some of you mentioned that about this tool as well, that it's really a trait that deserves more attention, and that it's better that it's designed that way. So keep that in mind, because you do have the end that doesn't come apart down here, so you don't really have to worry with this opening and closing because you're holding it, I guess, from this side. So keep that in mind. So this does come in at 9.6 ounces or 272 grams. Again, it comes in at $23. So just a steal really for what it is. Pretty amazing. These are right here are $3 apart. So outstanding value right now in the multi-tool market is really coming. Now, my favorite tool out of all these, and the one that I carry to work, is this one right here. And this is the Byberry 31-in-1. This does come in about double the price as both of these, but I think it's worth that. And that's because essentially you're getting a Leatherman Surge for $40. Now, these right here come with the replaceable wire cutters. They come with a gigantic set of pliers. You've got your crimpers at the bottom. Again, replaceable wire cutters. And you've got a really nice set of handles on the outside, which look almost like the Leatherman Signal. And then you do have your large knife. You've got your serrated blade. You have your very large scissors, excellent pair of scissors. And then on the opposite side, you do have your T-shank adapter, and it comes with a file and then a couple saw blades as well. So really, really cool tool. And then let's look at the inside. One of my favorite things about this is you've got the quarter-inch bit driver. All the tools are locking. In fact, all these tools that I'm reviewing today are actually locking, every single one. And then you've got, again, your can opener, your wire stripper, you've got your smaller screwdriver, large screwdriver, and your awl as well. So all these are really, really cool tools. And then I did a video where I mentioned this. I actually put this pocket clip on. This is a $10 clip you can get from Amazon. It is adhesive, and it has been doing extremely well in my pocket. Just thrilled to have this on, actually. Just really adds a lot of value. So all these, I think, are some of your best options. Now, if you're really worried about weight, then go ahead and pick the Felissa 16-in-1. I think it's got a lot of tools that will, make you fairly happy. Now, the one negative thing about this is your knife blade is shorter, and you only, let's see, we'll go ahead and put that scissor back there. And so you only have one blade on this. So some people will find that a little bit frustrating. And for $3 more, you can get this tool that actually has two and a lot larger blades as well. But it is heavier. It will be, almost 2 ounces heavier. So keep that in mind. Now, the good thing about this is that it's lighter. It's cheaper. The good thing about this is you do have more tools and accessories. But when you're choosing between these, I feel like this is the much heavier duty tool. I think I would trust this one a lot more, actually, just because it's got those gigantic pliers. I really like the handles. Again, this is a 4.5-inch frame size. This is the 4-inch frame size. So I feel like if you really want a heavier duty tool and you can't afford the money for a Leatherman Surge, then I think this is the one. And really, I think this right now is almost, I guess because of the price, I like this almost a little bit better than the Surge because I feel like if I lose it, it's not a huge deal. So keep all those in mind. I think these are fantastic deals right now on Amazon. Probably they will be disappearing soon, so you may want to jump on them. Let me know which one is your favorite in the comments below.